Hey drivers, YouTube's a DOT physical expert, Dr. Nuesse, back again with another video. And this is actually a follow-up video to the video I just previously made on the current driver shortage in the United States and one potential reason why this driver shortage has gotten so out of control, why we have so many supply disruptions. So I'm actually going to read through an article. It's a very short article, but it quotes a Wells Fargo executive, and he states that one of the major reasons for this driver shortage that we're experiencing in the United States currently, and as of 2021, it's 80,000. So 80,000 drivers short to fill the need for the supply chain in the United States. So one of his hypotheses is that the testing for marijuana specifically, is causing a lot of drivers to opt out of actually continuing to drive commercially. So let's just go through the article. I'll read through it. Again, it's not very long, and just kind of give you some of my thoughts along the way. So this article is marijuana testing for truck drivers is becoming a leading cause of the growing national trucker shortage, so says an expert. And this is a Wells Fargo expert. And he states that according to, again, Chris Harvey, the Wells Fargo head of equity strategy, drug screenings paired with the nature of the job, so drug testing and just how strenuous the job is. I mean, these are over-the-road drivers. As most of you know, you're living on the road. You don't get to see your family quite as often. You're not potentially home every night. It's a grueling lifestyle. So this has led many truck drivers to just leave the industry. And he says that the issue will continue to push prices even higher as we see less and less drivers wanting to do this job. So what he is saying is that it's really about the drug testing. So marijuana has become legal in many states. In Ohio, where I do drug testing on drivers, marijuana is legal with a prescription, but you still cannot drive on marijuana even if you have a prescription, because it is still illegal federally at the federal level, and the FMCSA, the federal government, oversees the Department of Transportation and the drivers under that umbrella. So marijuana is legal in many states, recreationally, if not medicinally, and that's exacerbating the problem because people can use it legally but still can't drive. So then he goes on to state, I'll skip down here just a little bit, that in 2020, the trucking industry implemented a law that requires all truck drivers who had failed a drug test to be listed in a federal database so that other trucking companies would avoid hiring those drivers. So you're basically blacklisted if you fail a drug test. Previously, drivers could just theoretically move to a new company and they wouldn't have any knowledge of that positive drug test. So since this law has been enacted, 110,000 truckers have been impacted by this, so have been taken off the road and basically blacklisted, and 56% of those were reported for marijuana use. So that's 60,000 drivers. So again, what they're saying is that if these 60,000 were not tested for marijuana, they wouldn't have become positive, they wouldn't be blacklisted, and then they could still drive. So these 60,000 could significantly help plug the shortage of 80,000 that we saw again in 2021. So if we do away completely with marijuana testing, if marijuana testing becomes legal federally and you're allowed to use it either with a prescription or recreationally or whatever the case may be, 60,000 drivers would be able to plug these 80,000. So we'd still be 20,000 short, but that'd be a significant bump up. So again, I just thought that was an interesting article. Just read it on, this happened to be Yahoo News, from this executive stating basically that marijuana testing is a major cause of this driver shortage. All right, drivers, until next time, stay safe.